Clippers win the tip. Pippen against George. Outside Baylor. Here's Pippen. Back to Baylor. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
And George with the stuff.
And you can see kids' ability to pass truly is a gift. But when one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Pippen, the pass to Harper. Pass to Gobert. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Some solid defense from Pippen.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Los Angeles now. Outside Harper. Back to Embiid. Outside Baylor. Outside Harper. Over Kidd. Harper, no good. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Kidd. Pierce with it. Pass to Randall. George on the wing. From deep. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. And that one, good.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Pippen kicks to Harper. Baylor against Pierce. Harper the pass to Embiid. Basket good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
It's his first trip to the line. One falls for. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Gobert. Love comes in for Joel Embiid. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Irving subbed in for Harper. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Jokic. Martin comes in for Julius Randle. Joe Harris is checked in for Pierce. And it's Clarkson in for Jordan. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Irving. And Kanter pulls it down. And it's Harris with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He dishes it to Clarkson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Kanter trying to free himself up. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Oladipo against Clarkson.
Good defense by Kyrie, sticking with the fundamentals on that play.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Clarkson. Ennis Cantor is out there with Martin. Then there's Harris. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Rozier looking around. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Irving against Rozier. Irving kicks to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. A pass to Rozier. Outside Martin. Here's Harris. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Gobert, he's checked in for Gasol. Joel Embiid comes in for Kevin Love. And Pippen subbed in for Baylor. Irving looking for an opening. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Jokic finds Randall. Ball's knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. Here's Pippen. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Pierce. Under trailing by 3. To the inside. George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got his second bucket tonight.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Randall against Irving. Passes it to Oladipo. Now here's Embiid. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Ron Harper is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Jason Kidd's checked in for Shabazz Napier. 43 seconds left here in the second. George against Harper. Elbow shot. Bucket 6. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Paul George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Pass to Embiid. Hit against Irving. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. 3, Pippen. Pippen missing again. Here's Pierce. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the Clippers, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You look at Elgin Baylor, what a contribution.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. They've got Gobert. Pippen is out there with Harper. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Baylor in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. George, no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Pippen against George. Pippen dishes to Harper. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Pass to George. Outside Kidd for the lead. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
The three from George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 9.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Pierce inside the three-point line, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Kidd against Harper. And the pass to Pippen. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
A different look for the Clippers. Love comes in for Gobert, and it's Oladipo in for Harper. Then for the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Jokic. Martin comes in for Julius Randle, and Terry Rozier subbed in for George. It's Pierce on the wing. Over Baylor. There's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Kidd. Pierce has got his first bucket of the night.
What focus from the veteran Pierce. Nothing shakes this guy when he's going up with his jumper.
Poked away. Kidd with the steal. Rozier the pass to Kidd. Oladipo with the block. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's good from Cantor. And the Clippers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A minute 20 left to play in the third.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job.
They get it again. Here's Cantor. And the rejection by Embiid. Kidd. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cantor's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Feeds to Irving. Will it go? And that one is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Cantor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the Thunder with some changes. Omari Spellman comes in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Terry Rozier. And he's good on the second. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Irving against Kidd. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock for the 3. Again, Irving missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Harris is out there with Pierce. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Spellman in at the center position. Passes it to Pierce. 14 feet away. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Clarkson up top, by Oladipo. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
The Clippers grab the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
No good from Irving. The Thunder leading by 5. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Kidd. To the middle. Irving against Pierce. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Los Angeles calls timeout. A different look for the Clippers. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Love. And it's Baylor in for Victor Oladipo. The Thunder also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Omari Spellman. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Harris. And Paul George is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
George against Pippen. A nice shot by George.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Pass to Pierce. Back to Kidd. Lets a floater go. Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clippers trail by 4. Right side, Irving. The dish to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. George against Pippen. Gobert with the block. Inside, Taylor. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything. Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
And it's the Clippers' ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points to the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Jason Kidd.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Time called here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tipping against George. Just 5 to shoot. And that's going to be a treble. And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 1. 12 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here. The number of clutch shots Pierce makes is simply extraordinary. This is a guy that loves pressure.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Thunder off the tip, so the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Thunder. Julius Randle is out there with Pierce. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's George in the shooting guard position. Drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Irving. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Clippers lead by one.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
George with the ball. And the rejection by Pippen. To Baylor. Back to Irving. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a three-point Clipper lead.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
It's George on the wing. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And the Clippers call time here. They're up by one. 56 seconds left in the first overtime. Outside Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by two. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 49 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Here. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot. Yeah, easy call.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in overtime. The Thunder with the ball. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down. And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And here's Embiid. So the Clippers with the win. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David.
Je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. Mets du respect sur le V. Tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le bigo sonne everyday sur ma nez. Je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais. BMI 5 sur les champs. Je suis à l'avant du whip avec IV. BMI 5 sur les champs. Je suis à l'avant du whip avec IV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les drugs, c'est chaud pas en civil. J'ai Road J, j'ai le flow le plus tendance. Chaque fois je chante et danse. On cross et country, je suis rendu en France.